Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Chicago Content Strategies first virtual meetup. Thank you all for making time. I know everybody's busy. These kids are at home and you're trying to homeschool, and I just really appreciate people making time to join us. To get started, obviously this is our first time doing a virtual meetup, and to get started, we're just going to start with some announcements if there are any. I'm not even sure there are any. And then we'll do some intros of our panelists. Um, I am Kadisha Thomas Smith. I am one of the newer organizers of the Chicago Content Strategy Meetup. I joined the meetup, I think 3 or 4 years ago, and I can honestly say that a lot of what I've learned about content strategy comes from our sessions. It's the purpose of the group is really to share best practices, share what we're doing and we're learning so that we can basically strengthen our own skill sets as content strategists and digital marketing experts. For those of you who are not from Chicago or have never been a part of the meetup, that's just a quick overview. I'm going to pass the mic to Jen and Chris, who are co-organizers of the meetup, to introduce themselves and also share any announcements, if any, that we have. So Jen, do you want to start by introducing yourself, and then if there's any announcements you want to share?
Absolutely. So hello, everyone. I'm Jen O'Brien, one of the original organizers of the meetup. We've been going strong for about 10 years now. And as Kadisha mentioned, just a great opportunity to learn from each other and network and expand our skill sets and things like that. It seems like we might be doing sort of the remote thing for a while. So if there are other folks who are interested in presenting, please definitely reach out to the group. We would love to hear your ideas and continue to set things like this up.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And Chris?
Thanks, Kadisha. Thanks, Jen. I'm Chris Hester, also one of the organizers for the group. I just want to echo what Jen said. We will probably be doing this for a while. So we look forward to hearing your suggestions, but we'd also look forward to hearing any feedback you have on today's session.
I am so happy with this panel. I could not believe they all said yes. This is definitely a rock star group of experts in healthcare content strategy and digital strategy. So I am going to turn the mic over to each panelist to introduce themselves, their organizations, and I would love to know a description of sort of the day in your life over the last 2 months. What has your life been like for the last 2 months, if you dare to share? Brandy, I want to start with you because I just wonder if you are even sleeping right now.
Great. Hello, everybody. I'm Brandy Martin, and I'm the Director of Digital Publishing at the American Medical Association in Chicago. And the day in the life, well, as COVID-19 began, being in content, and I've handled the website, my team, we oversee the web and the content with the website. So, we always have a busy schedule, but it has turned into, over these past several months, high pressure, fast pace, but it's also been very rewarding because we're trying to get information out to the frontline healthcare workers. And so pretty much, my day has been a lot of meetings right in the morning so that we can do planning. So across all of our channels, we get together, have a daily stand-up to talk about what we're going to either be producing that particular day related to COVID, what's coming, what has happened and shifted, because there's been a lot of, as we said, it's a very fluid situation. So we've been trying to follow that. And then, I meet with my specific team after I've met with the broader marketing organization. And we get together with my team, we kind of plan out our day so they know what they're supposed to be doing for the day. And then off we go. It's sending out assignments, having a lot of meetings for determining how we're going to handle the content that we're receiving to get posted on the web, repackaging materials that we receive, and just kind of a lot of high touch points, making sure that we're in contact with each other as a team and as well as to the broader organization. We have a ton of stakeholders across the organization, and they're also working and producing a lot. So it's been like 7 days a week because COVID-19 doesn't really care that it's Saturday or Sunday. And so We've been working 7 days a week, 12, 15, 18 hours a day. It's a lot, but it's well worth it so that we can disseminate information that is necessary for our physicians and healthcare workers.
I'm Stephanie Bach. I'm the Director of UX at Medulin. Medulin is a digital consulting agency, and all of our clients are in the healthcare space. So we run the gamut of the whole healthcare landscape. Some of our clients are the big payers. You think about the Blue Crosses and the Humanas of the world, all the way down to a lot of our clients are pharma. We have clients that are in biomedical engineering, life sciences, medical device manufacturing, so the entire healthcare landscape, which is front and center for most of us right now. Day in the life for me over the past couple months has been probably the same as what all of you are experiencing. We are a largely virtual organization, so I'm very used to working from home and having virtual meetings via Google Hangouts or Zoom or whatever platform you pick. But what I'm not used to is having 3 kids tapping me on the shoulder and 2 dogs barking at the front window and my husband working next to me at the kitchen table. So I'm sure my experience is very similar to what all of you are having as we kind of get through homeschooling through the end of the year and figure out what's next around the horizon for all of us.
I'm Kimberly Arkelian. I'm the Director of Digital Content and Creative at Alzheimer's Association. So it's the leading voluntary health organization in Alzheimer's care, support, and research. I've been there maybe 7 months. And as soon as I got there, I was just really jumping in trial by fire. There's been a lot going on, especially over the past few months. We have a lot of meetings, wireframes, editorial review, imagery, QA, push live, repeat. That's kind of our days. We do get daily requests from stakeholders, like Brandy mentioned. We're constantly updating or creating new pages for alz.org. We also have events, programs, and initiatives that we plan for that are now pivoting. We're meeting with new vendors on clinical trials and research conferences. We're really just changing the new normal. So it's a lot of discussion, a lot of working through decisions, also starting new projects to support our constituents in the new normal. And there's always a handful of surprises.
I am the Assistant Director of Digital Strategy at UChicago Medicine. I've been there a very long time, more than 20 years. And a typical day for me, I mean, obviously everything is in flux, like everyone else has said earlier. I actually spend a significant amount of my time doing analytics to sort of shape what our content strategy is. I am kind of one of the main point people on analytics for our team. So I am looking at how our current content is performing and getting ideas from that to help shape new content and also to update existing content, because we found that that's just as important as creating new, is curating what we already have. And then, of course, I am one of the key people helping with transitioning to when we'll be ready to really ramp up care. We're ramping up virtual visits, but just getting ready for the new normal.